Hey guys, it's Ted Bogert with the Ted Show. We're back. Last show of Friday, the first full week in June. Very excited to have a return guest. Riley Resa is with us. Hey Riley, how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I am great. I'm excited. I've been following your journey since before you came on the show. And of course, ever since you've been on the show, by the way, had nothing to do with anything. She's talented. We're going to get to that in a minute. But tell us a little bit about you. Let's figure out how you got to this musical journey, so to speak.
Okay, I'm 17 and I am a singer-songwriter. So I write my own music and I work with a team called Hutch Records, and I have three songs out at the moment. I have Broken, which is an anti-bullying song, which is basically how I got started in this business. Singing has always been a way for me to release my emotions and just really calm me down. And it's truly amazing. I mean, I wrote Broken about my bullying experience that I had at the beginning of my high school year, and my music career just kind of took off from there. It's been featured in a few short films, and they're all about anti-bullying as well. So I'm super proud of that. And then I have,
It's a beautiful song. And I want to hear about the other songs, but I want to ask you about that one in particular because you wrote that at such a young age, but you wrote it from experience. What was the process like to write that song and be able to write out what you were feeling, which I'm sure wasn't the most positive thing at the time?
yeah. Um, for me, I really enjoyed it because, like I said, it's just a way for me to let out my emotion, and it makes me happy to write, and it makes me feel like I'm doing something good. So, since I was writing about a personal experience, it was pretty easy to write. It was just how I was feeling.
And then how about the next two singles you were going to talk about, the next two songs?
So, the next one, which you can check out on YouTube, there's a music video for it. It's called The Only One, which I'm going to sing for you guys today also. Um, and it is about basically finding somebody who loves you for you and staying true to yourself. And I wrote that one about a year ago with my songwriting team at Hutchdown Records. And we have a music video out with Jonas Bridges. He's a social media influencer on TikTok and YouTube. So, yeah, that's the only one.
That's
Um,
amazing.
Thank you. And then the last one out right now is called You Can't Take It With You. And that is featuring Seth James Hutchinson. He's also a part of Hutchdown Records. And he's an amazing, talented singer. And I'm so grateful to have met him and be able to sing with him. So that one's about losing somebody that you love and how you'll never forget them. And that music video is also out on YouTube.
So talk about how I'm sure you're going to tell us all that it's all glamour. It's easy to break into the record industry. You are just dripping in diamonds, I can tell. Tell them a little bit about the process because we had a lot of people ask before we went live when I was promoting the show. What should I think about when it comes to my daughter's talented, my son's talented, or I'm talented? What should I do? Just because I think I'm talented doesn't mean the world thinks I'm talented. So, what kind of advice can you give somebody who's a singer songwriter that wants to move to the next level?
Okay, so for me, actually, I think every single singer should always have a vocal coach, even if they're extremely famous. For example, like Ariana Grande, Shawn Mendes, they still all have vocal coaches because you need to keep your voice healthy and be able to sing the same way that you've always have been able to sing. And then also, I work with an artist development team. They're called DME Orlando, and getting an artist development team has really taken my music to the next level because they've taught me how to play some instruments and how to like kind of on the technical side of music. They've helped me learn about Logic Pro and Pro Tools, which is how you build songs. So they taught me that. And you definitely want to know about that because you want to be able to communicate with the producer of your songs how you want the song to sound. And it's just a lot easier to make it successful if you're using the right terms. And yeah, you'll get your point across. But also, there's a lot of scams in the music industry. I was offered to go on like a tour, I guess, when I first started my music journey, and that did not go well. So watch out because a lot of times scammers will try and get you to pay to do something, and that is a big red flag.
Well, I think there's a lot of talented people that don't know how to get the representation that you're talking about. Don't have a good momager like you have.
Yeah, I'm very lucky.
You know, it's that business side of it because you're an artist and you want to focus on singing and you love to sing and you want to perform for people. And so you have to have that team behind you, like you were talking about, in order for you to go to the next level. It's very hard for you to do it yourself when you're the artist and the singer and the songwriter and the performer.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me about what you're going to sing for us today. I'm excited because you're going to sing. I have to tell you, whatever you've been doing for the past, I can't remember, it's been a year and a half. You are amazing on camera. So
Yeah.
you weren't before, that was a natural talent. But now you have that, you can tell you have people that you are listening to who are mentoring you to do, because being on camera all the time is not as easy or glamorous as it looks. It's work. You've got to probably answer the same insane question 75 times over. It's not all just performing. You have things people want to get to know you, and so it's a lot. You're laying your whole life out there. So kudos to you. And whoever you're working with. It's amazing. But you were also one of those ones that was blessed with a natural talent. All right, so let's talk about the songs. What are you going to sing? I love kicking off the weekend with a song or two. And so tell us what you're going to sing first.
So this first one, I just recently wrote, and I recorded up in Ohio with my songwriting team. But this one is called Society, and it's the first song I wrote on a ukulele. So the first song that I wrote, like that I had control of the background music to. So I'm very excited about this one, and it's about not wanting to like go with the crowd, just wanting to stay who you are and not change with the trends. So yeah, this new one is called Society. Like I said, I have a new EP coming out. We're still in the works. COVID kind of pushed it all back, but I should have a 4-song EP coming out pretty soon, and this is on it. So
it's amazing. Yeah. All right, so Society, here we go. Riley Resa.
All right. All the people searching for something, always the same, but I don't even want it. Hoping that someday I will meet someone who feels the same way and never, ever, ever fades. But I don't want to conform to society, so I just live my own fantasy. Ooh, ooh, and every time I'm in the room, you can feel them looking back at you. But I will be somebody soon, and I know that you might feel the same. But I promise you that I will say everything will be okay. Just stay the same and never change, 'cause I don't want to conform to society, so I just live my own fantasy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. to conform to society, so why can't I just live my own fantasy? I want to conform to society, so why can't I just live my own fantasy?
Oh my God, that was beautiful.
Thank
Very, I loved it. You know what's interesting about the ukulele is you don't see that much. I guess it's making its rounds a little bit and coming back, but I just am never quite sure how a vocalist, especially a singer-songwriter, is going to pull that in to the song. But it was perfect for the tempo and the thought process on that song. I love it. So when you sing that, what does it make you think of?
Um, Same thing for Broken. It kind of takes me back to beginning of high school. I um, was kind of bullied for not being like everybody else, like because I didn't really like follow the trends. I just dressed how I wanted to dress, and I did what I wanted to do. And not a lot of people agreed with that. And so, lots of times today in society, a lot of people feel that same way. So,
Beautiful.
yeah,
So
that's
beautiful.
what I feel when I sing this
All right,
song.
I loved that. I take myself off the camera mainly so that people can see you, but also so people can't see me singing along or dancing along with the song. All right, so what's the next song?
This next song is called "The Only One." Like I said, it's out on YouTube, and it's about somebody loving you for who you are and not wanting you to change.
Love it. All right, Riley, Resa, let's do it.
All right. I don't see anything wrong with me. I'm afraid to be who I want to be. Maybe that's a few things I'd like to change now. With me now, you never felt always by my side. We have a way of swallowing our pride. So we standing face to face. I tie my shoes the wrong way. Strangers are feeling lonely. You have the way of making it okay. And one of your only one, the one but you're you touch me when I'm feeling when I'm coming up short. That's no match when I look like a dork. When I'm down on my luck, when I just need a friend, I can call you. Call you. You're the people on my phone, I don't wanna hook up and baby, got away. No one ever trick, I won't give it away. I got my shoes the wrong way. No sentence is feeling lonely. You have the way of making it okay. I want nobody else. Only one. I want nobody else. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Look at the one we own. only one. Don't want the one, the only one. The only one. Don't want the one. Don't want the one, the only one.
Beautiful. You usually do that as a duet? Is that what you said, or somebody wrote it with you?
Oh no, somebody wrote that with me. Her name's Sarah Hutchinson, and she's part of Hutch Records. Um,
Fantastic.
so yeah, she helped me on that song. But I do have
What's
a
it like?
duet.
What's it like for you not to be out performing right now? Because that's really the difficult part, right? It's you guys are, you're a performer, you're a stage person. What's it like not being out there?
I miss it a lot, like a lot. Um, I cannot wait to get back on the stage. But I've been doing things like this, for example, to keep me going and to not put my career on pause. And I've had a lot of time to practice, so hopefully I'll be better on
I
stage.
love that. All right, so if somebody wants to download, buy one of those wonderful songs of yours, or get in touch with you, or talk about music with you, what's the best way for them to reach out to you?
Probably through my Instagram. It's at Riley Resa. Um, my name's on the screen, so that's how you spell it. But yeah, just DM me on Instagram. I usually respond to all my DMs. And if you
Awesome.
want to download the music, it's on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, pretty much all streaming platforms.
Fantastic. All right, that was amazing.
Thank
You
you.
are such a poised, graceful young woman, and I am just amazed at how much even a short period of time. I mean, you can handle an interview. You are spot on the vocals. It's awesome. You're a true talent. Thank you, Riley, for being on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, give your parents a big hug for me. You guys have a beautiful, amazing weekend. Get some of Riley Reese's music because you know it's good. All right, you guys have a good one. Thank you, Riley, so much. We'll talk to you guys soon. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.